What's up, nerds? It's your boy PF and Evil. We're back with making YouTube videos. So, first video I'm trying to start doing weekly is going to be weekly market movers, and we're just gonna show the different things that's happening in the market right now, things that I think are interesting, things that I'm just seeing that other people might not be seeing or we all might be aware of. But like and follow for more content. We are still doing stuff over on TikTok where I just do a little of everything: anime, Pokemon related, TCG related. If it's a part of my collectible spectrum, then I'm doing it over there. But today we're gonna start off with a little bit of Mega Evolutions. Booster boxes right now. Booster boxes are sub 300. Looks like we got about 195 left on the market, give or take. Average sales about 4 a day. Prices have been slowly but surely creeping up on this one. Let's see what we got here down below. All right, this is loose packs. So 134 sales, and then first verified seller we're getting around 300. This one's higher because it got higher shipping. So, you know, outside of those two, we're gonna be a couple away from hitting 300 on this one pretty quick. So this box is slowly but surely creeping up. I knew it would, but I figured it would just take a little bit of time, and it's starting to get there. All right, next up we got Phantasma Flame Pokemon Center ETBs. Current market price is about 300. Let's see, average sales a day is about 4 a day of these. I like this box. I like this set. It's getting carried by the Zard pretty much, but minus that we got 314, 300, 308, 315, 305 with $10 shipping, but that's not a verified seller. Okay, we got 317. Yeah, they're slowly moving up too. And that this product here isn't super old either. So the fact that we're already up this high already, especially if you got it from Pokemon Center, you're already pretty much, you know, tripled your money on this point by now. Okay, we're gonna move on to the booster boxes. Now this booster box, the information here is a little interesting, right? So according to just their charts, there's like no sold data. So I don't know how true this is. I don't know if it glitched or what happened. I tried refreshing the page and it comes back with the same thing. Let's refresh it live real quick, see if we get anything slightly different. Nope, still the same. It's still showing 0 sold. Now I did check over on eBay. These things are selling selling between like the $380 to $400 range over there as well. So let's see, we got one with 1,000+ sales at 381. They got 52 of them. That's a lot. They got cases upon cases of these things apparently. And then yeah, slowly after that you got a guy with 11 sales, and then a guy with 3 sales. After that you get your next verified seller at 415. So once those 52 are bought up, we're jumping over that $400 mark guaranteed on this one. Pretty interesting. I just seen this. I've seen this, and this is why I wanted to talk about this one, because I wasn't even going to talk about the booster box today, honestly. But I seen this, and I was like, this is strange. But it's still saying average sold daily is like 5. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Now we're gonna move over to Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes ETBs, just the Pokemon Center ETBs. Current price 433. I'm personally not surprised that this one's actually going up. It came out kind of strong. It dipped down for a little bit, and it gave people a chance to get in if they were going to get in, and then it's just kind of been taken off ever since. The set's strong. The print run for this set's been all over the place. Mind you, at the time of making this video, we're still waiting on booster bundles. Booster bundles for this set has not been shipped yet. And I know booster bundles are pre-selling for $95 right now, which is crazy to me. But yeah, that's the pre-sale on that. But yet we're still waiting on the Ninja Spinner. Yeah, we're still waiting on a pre-order for Ninja Spinner, and they're already talking about the Darkrai side, and we haven't even had the whole issue with that. But if you know about the new system, that the new lottery system that they're doing, just it's gonna be interesting. I'll make probably another video on that later. But yeah, these things are 433. There's like 15 on average selling daily. There's over 1,000 of them sold. Current quantity is like 61 left. So, and as you can tell, that number is quickly creeping up. So you got this guy at 250, but he wants to charge you $200 for shipping. So clearly don't buy from that guy. But you got the 73 sales, verified seller here at 745, and they just go up from there. So I've been calling that this one's going to easily, before the end of the year, I've been calling this one's going to probably reach $600-700, especially if we don't get a reprint on this. I fear that this is going to be $600-700 ETB. I know a lot of people are like very strong in the booster boxes and didn't see the value in the Pokemon Center ETBs, but if you got one of these, you might want to hold on tight to it. I got 2 of them just sitting over there, actually. Okay, now it's time for my special mention. This Budew card. They were pre-selling around $40. Now it's chilling around the $14-15 range. Yeah, no, it's people forget that this Budew is still a very playable card, and I want to tell you, this is our first time that we got like a illustration of it. So I knew it wasn't going to stay at no $40, but $14-15 for a super playable card with good artwork, for a very, very playable card, especially because I think that the Dragapult deck is still running rampant. I'm not 100% sure. I don't follow TCG as much no more as far as the actual playable part. And yeah, you can get this thing about $14-15 all day right now. So that's good. All right, that was just a special mention. So now let's move over to the set that people really don't care about, and it's Perfect Order. Currently, booster boxes started off around right under sub 250, dropped down to under 200. And this is the point where Nostalgianomics started talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I noticed that today too. Like, once you get to sub 200 for a modern box, investors is going to be like, this is where you dump money. And then as they dumped it, it shot it back up, and then it kind of started shooting back down, and now it's sitting just above 200 right now. I have seen a couple on eBay sub 200 for like 199, 190. I never checked back on those because I figure at those prices they're going to be gone. Someone's going to buy them, but 200, 209. So yeah, they're still sub 210. Not bad for a modern box, especially because most modern boxes come out at 250 and then stay around 250, if not go up. Then we got the Perfect Order Pokemon Center ETB. Got 135 on this one for the market. Not bad. Still a perfect time if you wanted to get one for your personal collection. You might want to consider grabbing one of these now, or you could wait. You could wait and see what happens. You might be able to get it even lower. My thing is, I think these are going to be like Shrouded Fable, where they're going to just get, people hated it, so they didn't like the set too much, and it ends up just going to the wayside. And when the time comes for reprints, they just don't reprint this at all. And then stuff like the Pokemon Center ETB mess around and start shooting up, because now the only way to get one is if you already had one, and anybody that has it on the market. So that'll be interesting to watch later on, but it's gonna take a while before we see any real movement with this one. But if you would like to consider at least getting one, you can get one right now for a pretty fair price in comparison to the Ascended Heroes, Phantasmal Flames, Mega Evolutions. I think theirs are even at like 150, 160 right now. So yeah, actually those might even be a little bit higher. I have to double check those, but those aren't included in this video. Last in this video is going to be the Almighty Destined Rival. This one I also thought was pretty intriguing. So boxes are on this way to 600. We're just sub 600 right now. There's about 116 on the market. And yeah, man, these things are just climbing. And this is the one product a lot of people say they need a reprint of. But the problem is they're printing a bunch of the packs and they're putting them in these specialty boxes. So Destined Rival packs are in existence in the wild. So people can easily get their hands on the packs. They can still rip Destined Rivals. It's just the seal collectors that want their hands on a booster box, the investors that want their hands on that booster box for that entry level price. It's just not happening. And if they don't reprint them, we're not. I haven't heard anybody saying they're getting these out of vending machines. They're just getting Surge and Sparks out of vending machines and a bunch of other stuff, but they're not getting this. So very, very interesting. I think they spent too much time printing the crap out of Prismatic because it was such a running spot, and they just kept running it and running it and running it and running it and running it. Now there's a gangbang of Prismatic. ETBs are still shooting to the moon. I didn't even put this one in this one either. I figure I'd do it for next week. But yeah, it's they've spent too much time trying to overprint that, print it to the ground to keep the people happy, and it's still sold out everywhere. You still can't get your hands on it for a reasonable price. You can't get it for MSRP, and if you can, it's getting bought up. So it doesn't fix the problem. The demand for Prismatic is still way too high, and Ascended Heroes is exactly the same way. And I'm afraid they're going to come out with more random specialty sets for specialty stuff for Ascended Heroes. But the problem with that is they still got other stuff they need to print, and they're falling behind, and they still haven't gotten us the booster bundles once again. So, but back to the Destined Rivals. So the one I found interesting about this is the same thing goes for the Pokemon Center ETB. This bad boy has officially made it over 500, and nobody is selling it to you for under 500. Nobody. So it's going up, and this is a box. I made a crazy prediction on this one. I actually predicted that this one, I was telling a friend of mine, I'm like, I believe this ETB is going to be $800 by the end of the year if we do not get a reprint, especially if the booster boxes keep climbing up. This is going to follow in this tail, because the reprint, I don't think it's going to happen at this point. I think we need to let it go, because instead of reprinting these products, they're just making more packs, and they're putting the packs in the products. It's like, y'all are going to be happy. The people that want to open it will be happy. The seal collectors, the investors, you're cooked. You're going to have to buy what's out there. And I'm very glad I did not sell my Pokemon Center ETB. This is still during a time where you can only pre-order one, so I only have one of these, or I would have had two. And I was like, oh, I'll wait a little bit on getting another one, and then next thing you know, I got priced out. It happens. A lot of people are getting priced out in the market. Don't go crazy and put yourself into debt trying to like keep up with the Joneses. Like, once you made it to a point where you know you're priced out, just accept being priced out. Maybe trade into it if it's something you really, really want. But I would just wait. But I almost got rid of this thing at 300 because I was like, 300 is pretty good. I paid $65 for it, so 300. I'm like, I could see myself leaving now. But I'm like, nah, I like the box. I think the box art is kind of cool, and so I kept it. So, yep. All right, that's pretty much it. Tell me what you thought down in the comment section. Where you think it was good, do you think it was bad, where can I improve? If you made it to the end of the video, type in the comment section, you know, the end, so I know you made it to the end of the video. And I appreciate you for watching, and later, nerds. Peace.